This particular one right here is a Harley Davidson 2008 Street Glide. We've named this bike Eggplant, and when you see it all said and done, it will be one of the bikes that we have modified with the wider rear tire and the bigger fender, and we're doing some really outstanding paint on this bike. It's going to have some really beautiful chrome wheels on it. We're going to drop the engine guard in an effort to try and narrow the profile of the bike up a little bit in the front end and just sleek it up a little bit. This one here is a Harley Davidson Road King Classic. This is also a 2008 from Colonial Harley Davidson. This bike we've named Ace. I think that the color and the use of the blue and the black on this bike, I think, is just phenomenal. And as a result, I do not want to do anything to screw up that really amazing paint scheme. What I'm intentionally going to do to this motorcycle is we're going to put a wide rear tire on this bike, a 17-inch wheel on the back. We're going to put a 18-inch wheel on the front, and we're going to put a billet wheel on it that has a lot of spokes in it in an effort to continue with that real classic kind of style. We're even going to keep the factory rear paint on the rear fender of the bike. It's going to be the same color blue again, and we're just going to make it wider. So what I really want to do is keep the character of this motorcycle just as you see it. I just want to make it a little, I just want to pimp it out a little bit. Just add just a touch of real, classy kind of stuff to it with a fat tire and a real aggressive look, but I still want this bike to be really classy. This motorcycle here, this is another Road King that we're doing, and we've blacked this bike out. We've blacked out all the nacelle, we've blacked out the fork legs, we've blacked out the rear bag guards. This bike was white when it came to us. This bike has now been renamed and it's blacker now. And we've done as you see, a black paint job that has something elegant, but it's not screaming with color. It's not 55 colors, it's not orange on black, it's not yellow on black, it's not red on black. It's grays and silvers, real kind of muted tones. The holes were something that I thought was just kind of cool. And I think Chip did a real neat job taking the concept that I had, which was based off of that piece of stainless steel. And we essentially tried to take that piece of stainless steel and incorporate it into what would that look like in paint. So that was the concept. This is the reality, and it is going to end up being on this motorcycle over here. Don't you love it when I mess with the camera guy? But as I had said, we've blacked out a lot of the pieces that were chrome. We blacked out the front end. We've left a couple of small shiny areas in it, so the bike is essentially black and chrome. The wheels, as you see, are contrast cut, where this wheel actually has the black finish placed on it, and then the milling is done after the fact to expose the raw aluminum. Again, that muted kind of tone. It's more of a silvery gray kind of a feel, much like the paint on the bike. I hope to have this bike done in a couple of days, and well, you'll see it. You'll be one of the first people to see it.